Just about right.
Doodly 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 doo. Doodly 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 doo. Let's see. How does it go again? Oh yeah. How y'all doing? Me? I'm doing fine. And before I start, yes, I know it has been quite a long time since I did one of these. And I want y'all to know y'all have been quite aggravating as hell to get me to do another one. Michael Jordan didn't always have a basketball in his hand. Prince wasn't always in the studio. Picasso didn't always have a paintbrush in his hand. People just have breaks. They have writer's block, creative block, what do you want to call it? I just went through something and I couldn't think of a long video to do. I've been giving y'all these little short blurps, so you should be happy, but no, not y'all. Everywhere I go, when you gonna do another video? Where you been at? What's going on? Well, here it is. Shut the hell up. As usual, it was something that I saw, so that's what gave me an idea for a video. And as usual, it's gonna deal on something that ladies do, so y'all ain't gonna like, well, some of y'all ain't gonna like it. That ain't changed. I will say I'm gonna touch on something that fellas have been doing, so, you know, keep your panties out of knot. But today's topic is dealing with this video that's going around. It's basically a couple. Well, they were a couple. They're exes now, and they're sitting across from each other and they're discussing some of the issues and trials and tribulations they had in their relationship. Ladies, the first part is towards y'all. In said video, the gentleman was basically very blunt, very bold, downright cold-hearted with some of the things he did to his lovely young lady. And she is a lovely young lady. But she made several comments saying that she would catch him on the phone or catch ladies sending him naked pictures. She went so far as to say that she actually caught him in bed with another woman, I believe. And she stayed. Ladies, a lot of times y'all go with this women's intuition thing, like your ovaries give you special powers or something, which I don't believe is true. But when you have concrete evidence, when you have a text message with a lady saying I'm gonna do something to her man, you have naked pictures in his phones, when you go so far as to catch another woman in his bed and you stay, I'm sorry, boo-boo, it is no longer his fault, it is on you. Don't give me nothing about love makes you crazy. Don't give me nothing about love makes you blind. Don't give me nothing about love makes you do anything. Love don't make you stupid. If you walk in and find your man another woman and all you do is go to your room and cry, first of all, why y'all got separate rooms? But anyway, all you do is go to your room and cry, it's your fault. You stupid. Sorry. I'm sorry. I don't get it. I was going to make a video a while back about this another upheaval of ladies and these good men posts that y'all are doing. But it's like, this is what I don't get. You have situations like this. Women sweeping down and they can just tell. They can just feel stuff. And then you're flipping to say, well, sometimes we're fooled up front because we don't realize what a man is. Okay. Pick a side and stick to it. If you think that your man is doing something and you find out that he is doing something and then you still stay, guess what? It is no longer his fault. A man is, ladies, in a relationship, you can treat your man pretty much like a child. And I'm probably going to lose my man card for this, but yeah, oh well. A man is pretty much in a relationship like a child. He's only going to do what you let him do, and whatever you let him get away with, he is going to keep on doing it. That's just the truth. Sorry. If you allow your man to cheat one time, chances are he's going to cheat again. I'm not saying it's going to happen every time. I'm not going to say it's going to happen most times. I'm going to say if you let him cheat one time and he cheats again, it is your fault. Now, if y'all decide between the two of you to go through counseling and settle down or whatever, all right, cool. That's that. That's one time. She said she caught him several times in text messages, several different pictures, and even walked in on him, somebody in his room. And she stayed. That ain't his fault. That's her fault. I know y'all don't want to hear it, but the truth is the truth. Again, ladies, a lot of the situations, Ladies, you control the relationship. Let's just put it out there. Y'all control the relationship. Whatever relationship you in, I know the quote-unquote going by, standards, the man's supposed to be the head of the household, whatever like that. But women, y'all control the relationships. Y'all decide what goes and what doesn't go. Y'all decide what stays and what doesn't stay. Because here's the thing. If you're in a relationship with a guy and you set your standards as this is what I require, this is what I demand, this is what I want, the guy has two options. Either he's going to step up to your requirements or he's going to leave. Or you kick him out because he can't. But either way, the power's in your hand. That's just the truth. Guys don't want to admit it, but y'all know I'm telling the truth. If you with a woman right now, your woman says, you know what? This is what I want. We've been doing this, and I ain't happy. Either you going to step up and make her happy to keep the relationship working, or you going to bounce. That's just it. So again, ladies, if you are having trouble in your relationship and you decide that, you know what, this is not what I want, this is not what I want, this is not what I want, but you stay, that's your fault. 100% your fault. If you tell the man, like again, you do have to tell us. Don't do that thing where you should just know. No, we don't know. If you tell us what you demand, you tell us what you want, and we don't step up and you continue to be in a relationship with that guy, it is your fault you are unhappy. That just is what it is. Now the problem with that is it leads to you becoming more and more bitter. So when you finally do decide to leave whoever you with, now you already have this cold spot in your heart. Y'all remember that scene in The Grinch where he had a little small, tiny little heart before it grew up? That's kind of a lot of y'all women are. Y'all got a little small, tiny, itty bitty, shriveled up heart because you allowed yourself to be stuck in a relationship with a dude that was just basically playing over you. You could have left. You could have made him step up, but you decided to stay, and the entire time after this, you get more and more cold-hearted. So the next dude you deal with got to deal with this little tiny little itty bitty heart. And we're going to try to be the Grinch and make your heart grow 3 sizes that day. But you don't want you to let your heart grow 3 sizes because you still thinking that all men going to do what the last boyfriend and the last boyfriend and the boyfriend before that and the boyfriend. However many boyfriends y'all had that just basically poo-pooed on you got you bitter. And again, it's your fault. You got these posts that are starting to creep back up again over and over and over about what a good man does. And a man does this. And a real man does that. Ladies, here's my question. Who exactly are those posts for when you put them up 24/7? That's an honest question. I've asked it several times and I've never really got a good answer. Who exactly are you making those posts for? Who exactly are you reposting those posts for? Who exactly are you sharing those posts for? A good man does this. A good man does that. A good man does this. Who is that for? Because good men go automatically do that. We know what it takes to be a good man because we're doing it. So you can't be posting that for us. You can't be posting for a good man because a good man already knows that. You're posting it for these sorry dudes that you're going to pick again, and you hope he's going to act like a good man instead of just picking a good man to start off with. And yes, I do realize that there's a shortage of good men. I understand that. I fully co-sign on that. But it is what it is. Yesterday, we celebrated my grandparents' 70th wedding anniversary. That's 70. That's a whole lot of time to be spending with one person and y'all together for 70 years. I can guarantee that my grandmama, well, she can't make a post because when they got married, it wasn't Facebook. But I guarantee she went out there putting flyers up about good men do this. No, she saw my grandfather. She realized my grandfather's a good man. And she said, you know what? That's the type of man I want. That's the type of man I'm going to go after. And that's the only type of man I'm going to deal with. So guess what? She's been married for 70 years to a good man. She didn't have to go through all those steps of dealing with this sorry man, and this sorry man, and this sorry man, and then decide, you know what, I'm tired of the dudes I've been dealing with, let me get a good man, and then treat the good man like he ain't nothing because every time he does something, now she's worried that he's going to treat her like the bad dude. No, she said up front, I want a good man. She got a good man, and she's had a good man for 70 years. See how that works, ladies? If you pick a good man from the jump, you ain't got to worry about keep on posting these little sorry posts y'all put up. You ain't got to, it's already there. But, again, that's that. Now, as far as the fellas, one of the things I saw and I've been seeing is that a lot of y'all keep saying that, damn, she fine. He messed up. Ain't no way I would have cheated on her. Ain't no way I would have messed that up. Here's the problem. I am by no means advocating cheating. I am by no means saying that cheating is right. I've said in the past video, the only reason people cheat, not men, people, men and women, the only reason people cheat is because they're lacking some sort of fulfillment or some sort of happiness in their relationship, so they go outside to get it. But as a guy, if the only thing you're going to base your relationship on or base your liking of somebody on is if they're fine or not, you in for some trouble. It's not a guy that I know that don't know some lady that's just as fine as she was that ain't crazy as all hell. But because she fine, dudes deal with it. Guess what, fellas? That's the exact same thing that women doing when they pick dudes over and over again that's sorry and complain about it. If the only reason you're going after a female is because she's fine and you end up with a crazy chick, it's your fault. Here's the problem with relationships now. It seems like nobody wants to do the homework up front. And again, this isn't what I'm saying. This is an example I've seen. Like I said, I'm looking at grandparents who I am blessed to still have here and have been with us for 70 years. I've seen it work. I know what it takes to have a good relationship because I've been watching it my whole life. Those two were made for each other. She knew exactly what she wanted. He knew exactly what he wanted. And they found it in each other and it worked. They're not sitting there going back and forth saying, well, I want this, but the dude I got is this thing, so I'm just going to complain about it. I'm going to put posts up about it. I'm going to do this, do that, and hope he catches the idea. No, she knew what she wanted and got exactly that. My grandfather to say, yes, my grandfather was, he said it. She was a beautiful young lady. She caught his eye up front, but he also knew what he wanted when he approached her. If it wasn't just that, if it wasn't just she was beautiful, then guess what? He wouldn't have made the effort to go through with that. That's where the mistake comes in. That's where everything is now. It seems like relationships now is like people just get in relationships to say they're in one, but they don't want to do the homework up front to make sure it's going to be a good one, and they damn sure don't want to do the work in the middle of it to make sure it's going to work out. So therein lies the problem. You got ladies that are picking dudes that they know aren't going to be what they want, but they go with them for whatever reason, be it money, fame, popularity, power, whatever. And then when he turns around and does stuff that she doesn't like, all of a sudden here comes all these multiple posts about what a man's supposed to do. On the flip side, you have guys that are just going after the sexual attraction and then getting ladies that are not going to be able to be a companion, not going to be able to be a helpmate, not going to be able to be that rib that you need to make you be a better man. If you're going to be in a healthy relationship, that woman should be pushing you to be a better man. My grandmother pushed my grandfather to do that. My grandfather was the utmost man. I heard that more than once yesterday. He is a real definition of a man. And I don't know for certain he would have been as much of a man if my grandmother hadn't pushed him to be that good of a man. That's how relationships are supposed to work. But people don't do that anymore. So again, it goes back to just that. This video is like microcosm of what relationships are now. You got two people that are just together, but they aren't together. They're in the relationship, but they're not in the relationship for each other, and it's going to crumble. At some point, somebody's going to do something. Somebody's going to step out. Somebody's going to do something foul, and then it just leads to bitterness on both parts. So, again, this was a lot of rambling. I mean, again, like I said, I haven't done this in a while. It's been probably a few months since I made one of these, so this might not be one of the best ones. I'm trying to get back into it, so pardon me, as usual, clickety. If y'all got something to say, if it's intelligent, put it down there. If it's stupid, post it on your own wall. I don't want to hear it. Again, I'm gonna try to come back. I'm trying to do this again. I just went through I'll say severe episode of writer's block. I just really couldn't think of anything to talk about, so I'm back. It is what it is. Hope y'all enjoyed. Peace. Bye.